My question to you is, what were some of the most challenging deployments that you've experienced with RSRF?
I would say some of the environments we've gone into where we haven't had really good, clear floor plans to start with. So, I mean, having solid floor plans for the entire building is really critical from the planning stage all the way up through implementation. It's not a necessity, but it really does help. And for some of the projects that we have where we haven't had that from the start, we run into a little bit more unknowns. We have to kind of work with the design team, both the field team and the design team on the fly to pivot and make adjustments and figure out exactly how we're going to implement the system to make it work.
I think Andy relayed to me that there was a large distribution company, and I think there was all the space in the space as well. It was about 700,000 square feet. I think we had floor plans for maybe 70% of the building.
That was definitely an instance where the site survey was invaluable. We spent several days on site, mapped out all the floors and platforms for that distribution warehouse area. We're able to use that to actually generate a final design, and we are super proud.
So the takeaway from this is that having good floor plans from the start really helps us with the design process, because again, we're basically building a model based on that floor plan. And when we get to the site and there's space that wasn't accounted for in that plan, that changes everything. Because I think, one of the things that Andy's trying to do is he's trying to balance the signal coming out from each one of those antennas, correct? And if you have to add more antennas, that means you have to recalculate the distribution of that signal network.
Correct. Yeah. Floor plans are very important so that we can accurately design the system. And as you mentioned, when we go on site and we realize that maybe there's walls, or even we've had cases where buildings have shown up that weren't on the original floor plans, it changes the design overall. Doesn't mean we can't work with it. We'll go in and do what we can. It may mean we have to spend a little bit extra time there.